Hello everyone, my name is Jacob, and today I should be building the Challenger 2 British main battle tank in Minecraft. So in the recent period I have built quite a few modern sort of tanks. I've sort of figured out how to build some quite nice tanks in Minecraft, especially the track designs. So anyway, I have been building those and they've turned out pretty nicely, I guess. So today I have this Challenger 2. Now, just a disclaimer: none of these tanks pretty much is the same dimensions as it would be in the real world, because I really cannot build stuff like that. So especially tanks, mainly because of the tracks, the design of the tracks, because if I want to space the wheels out, I have only basically two options. I space them out by one block, so I leave a gap of one block in between all of the wheels, and that sort of dictates the shape and the length, especially of the tracks. Or I can do something like I did here. So I just put all of the wheels together and hope for a good look. Of course, because this tank only has 6 wheels on each sort of side, on the bottom of the track. In real world, it would be too short. In Minecraft it would look weird, because of course I have to make it 5 blocks wide, because I need a middle block. That is another requirement, because of the cannon, of course. So this is what I've chosen to do. It is not very accurate sort of size wise. It is much too large. However, it does look somewhat like a Challenger 2. And I'm pretty happy with it, and it is sort of the same scale as all of the other tanks that I've built here, more or less. Of course, if you take a look at some of my bigger builds, such as like my planes, or I don't know, this airship or something like that, they are much more to scale, sort of to real life scale, because of course, as you may know, the bigger you build, the better the scaling you can achieve, and the more you can achieve with blocks, I guess. So anyway, I think that's enough of me talking, and I think we should just go ahead and build this tank. So anyway, the Challenger 2, of course, it is the British main battle tank still, and it is supposed to be that for quite some time. It is quite a recent sort of design. It is not a very sort of dated tank, and it looks pretty cool. It is different enough, at least in my opinion, from the other sort of tanks that I decided to build it. So anyway, let's go ahead and start. Okay, so as I said before, I put the wheels on this tank all together. So I am using chiseled stone bricks, so they go on the bottom. Now, normally, as I said before, in the real world, this tank would have 6 individual wheels at the bottom, and they are sort of spaced apart a little bit, but they are much closer together than some of the other tanks. So that's pretty much why I have decided to go for this sort of look. But as I said before, if I only put 6 down, it would make the whole tank too short, and it would look weird. So I have chosen to go for 7 instead. So let's put down 7, like that, and we have a couple on the corners, so like something like this. and of course I have some black wool on the both of the sides. This is mainly for the look. This actually makes it look like a track, at least in my opinion. Otherwise it would look kind of weird. Anyway, we have this sort of shape, and much like on the Abrams and some of the other tanks, I didn't build any sort of wheels above the bottom row. Of course, normally you would have wheels holding the track up here as well, but of course I cannot really put a thin cover over them, so this is pretty much the way I've chosen to do it. So we have just sandstone blocks in the middle there, and we're gonna have some item frames like so. So these are supposed to represent the armor, I guess. Okay, so pretty much we have one track, and we're gonna expand this. We're gonna put down 3 blocks in the middle, and then we're gonna build another track, so we can have a nice row of blocks on the other side as well, and we can basically just connect them, have a nice platform. So as I said before, one of the crucial problems, of course, with building these things is also the width, because I have to have it so that I can have a middle block, otherwise I cannot build a proper barrel for the gun. So normally this tank would be 4 meters wide, but it just doesn't work for me here. So anyway, I can also give you the actual measurements. Oh, actually I have fucked this up. I can actually give you the measurements of this tank in Minecraft. So the way that I've built it, you can look up the measurements of the real tank on the internets. So the measurements of this tank are the length without the gun is 12 blocks, so pretty much from the end of the track to the end of the track, and then we have the length with the gun, the barrel, is 17 blocks. The width, as I said before, is 5 blocks, and the height also 5 blocks. So that's pretty straightforward. Anyway, we have this bottom part, and let's start building up from it. So we have the front there, and we have the back here, and we're just gonna fill it in at the back, and I've placed some stairs at the front, something like that, and we will continue by adding some slabs. We're gonna have some slabs on the sides, basically, something like this, and on the other side as well, and we're gonna have some in the middle also, but we're gonna move them sort of a block back, something like this. There we go. And then we're gonna have our turret, but before we do that, we're gonna also add some more blocks to the sides here, so something like this and something like that. We're gonna add some slabs to the ends like so. Okay, and let's build the rest of the back there. So we have some radiator grills, so we have a couple like so and like so. So basically we have a gap in the middle. These are for the engine, and then a sort of a feature of this tank also, it has sort of spots for extra fuel on the back. I have represented the extra fuel barrels with ender chests, and those just go on the back here like so and sort of hang off. That sort of defines this tank as well. Okay, so we have that. In the middle here we're gonna fill in this with slabs like so, and that's pretty much it for the back of our tank. And then what remains is the turret. Now the turret is roughly in the middle of the tank. It's not the biggest, it's sort of medium sized, and we're gonna start with I reckon some more slabs. So we're gonna go up here like so, and on the sides as well. There we go. And then we're gonna build the upper sort of bit. Actually, yeah, these are actually stairs on the sides here instead of slabs. So this basically brings the turret closer to the edge, because it is nearly as wide as the sort of the track, I guess. So let's put those stairs down all around. Okay, and now we can add some slabs here and here. In the middle, of course, we're gonna have a nice gun, and this one is gonna be made out of 2 rows of slabs instead of 1 block, because it is sort of in this awkward position. So it doesn't look that bad, I guess, but it doesn't look awesome. It doesn't look amazing. But anyway, let's just do that. There we go. And we are also going to put a stair right here. So if I'm not mistaken, that is the sighting device, I guess, something like that. Anyway, right behind it, I'm gonna put down a block. There we go. And we're just gonna build the rest of the turret out of blocks, like so. So we have 3 blocks here in a row and 3 on the other side, and I just fill in the middle. There we go. We have this sort of turret now, and on the back we're gonna add some stairs. There we go. And also I forgot about this before, we're gonna add some item frames to the side here as well. There we go, just to bring out the side a bit more. Okay, so we have pretty much the whole turret now. We just need to add the stuff on the top. So basically we have a gunner position up here, machine gunner position, and we have, so basically we have 2 hatches. So we're gonna use some iron trapdoors, and we're gonna have a couple of them on the top. So basically on the left side we're gonna have the gun, the machine gun, which is gonna be made out of a thingy, an end rod, of course. So this is gonna go right on top of this slab like so, and it's gonna represent our machine gun. And then, or actually, let's just make that a bit longer, shall we? Okay. And then behind it we're gonna have this this trapdoor sort of thing. So it's gonna be placed from this side, so when we open it, it's gonna be right next to the slab. So the way we open it is we place a lever on the bottom of this block here, and then just cover it up with this block like so, and it's sort of not visible from the back as well, which is pretty good. Okay, so we have one trapdoor down, and then on the other side, of course, we're gonna do something similar. We're gonna place down another slab, and I've just removed them for some reason. There we go. We're gonna place them. We're gonna place a slab on the corner here, and then we're gonna have a trapdoor that is gonna be right here, actually right there. So it's gonna be sort of slightly forward from this one, and we're gonna open it the same way as we did the one before. Not that block, the one underneath it. There we go. And put down a lever. There we go. And put down the stair back. There we go. And we have another sort of hatch and this is supposed to represent another sighting device, I guess. Anyway, I think that's pretty much it. Quite a simple build. I have probably forgotten a lot of stuff, but anyway, we have, of course, the signature lights need to go on the front. These are quite important for seeing stuff, so that's pretty nice. Put those in, and I think that's pretty much it. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did so, you can press the like button and subscribe to my channel. You can also check out my other videos. As I said, a lot of modern tanks and older ones as well. So anyway, again, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.